Hey, what's going on, guys? How is everybody doing? So Mihoyo just wrapped up their 1.1 update stream where we learned a lot about the new update. We saw some new character gameplay. We saw some new story trailers, a couple new features. Overall, it looks like they're going to be adding a lot into this game. While the stream wasn't as big with as much information as we thought there was going to be, hopefully there will be a lot more updates in this 1.1 update that come out that they just didn't want to cover, and these were kind of the flashier points that they wanted to hit. So we're going to be kind of covering here all the things that they talked about. Now, without further ado, let's jump right in. So first up, they showed us a brand new trailer that shows off kind of some highlights of this upcoming 1.1 story. It looks like we're going to Ningguang's palace up in the sky. If you've been seeing that castle in the sky, that's what it is. We got some cool looks at some new domains. And the story looks like we're going to be getting real epic. We got some Fatui come through portals. We got this giant like water cyclone dragon kraken thing. Keqing is finally coming into the main story, so we will see some more of her. And of course, Child and Zhang Li, they are going to be coming in hot. And we'll also see later that Zhao will also be playing a part in the story that is upcoming. Next up, we got to look at some official gameplay of the upcoming characters. We have Child, we have Zhang Li, we have Xenian, and we got Diane. So first up, we had Child, or Tartaglia as they're calling him. I don't know why they changed his name, but anyway, he is an archer. The weapon that you put on him will be a bow, but he does have the option to switch between a bow and daggers. I don't know exactly how he will be switching all this gameplay. It was just gameplay. They didn't display the kits at all, so we don't actually know how he will be changing that, but overall his gameplay looks really interesting. Next up, we had Diana, who is a new cryo archer. Again, don't know a lot about her kit, what she will be doing. I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe she is a healer. That'll be super interesting to have an archer who's a healer. It is another cryo healer, but having a new archer healer, that will be kind of cool. It looks like she's pretty effective at spreading cryo around too. Next up, we had Xenian, which is our new claymore user. She is a pyro claymore user, so if you haven't been able to get your Diluc, this may be where you want to get your pyro claymore user. She looks really interesting. I believe she does scale off defense if the leaks are accurate, so you'll have a great place to sink those awful defense artifacts right into her, which is super nice. Her kit looks, or her gameplay looks super sweet. And finally, we had Zhang Li, who, look, everyone is pumped for this guy. His gameplay looks absolutely phenomenal, especially once you see his burst. He kills this massive meteor from the sky and actually petrifies enemies. So adding a new type of CC to the game is pretty cool. It's basically the same as Freeze, but allowing Geo to have that little bit extra, twist to him could be pretty interesting. I think he'll be incredibly fun to play with. Then we had a couple screenshots here just from the story mode, just kind of confirming that yes, we are going to Ningguang's palace. She is going to be kind of the next big part of the story. We also had a little potential spoiler character here. We have Ganyu, I believe her name is. She looks kind of like a Coco Goat. I believe she is part Adeptus and part human. That's at least what the translators were saying. Don't know anything really about her, but there are, I guess, rumors that she's going to be a new 5-star character eventually, but for now, we just have the screenshot of her that she's going to be in the story. And then for all you Zhao lovers out there, we do have a screenshot of Zhao, who's, kind of against this whole war that's going on that we see in the story trailer, but just a little spoiler there that he is going to be in the story upcoming. Then this is really exciting. So we got some footage from the Child or Tartaglia new boss fight, raid, dungeon, whatever you want to call it. He looks crazy sweet. I'm hoping that they don't show actual gameplay of the boss fight, but I'm hoping that it is really fun. I'm hoping that it's a little bit more challenging than Storm Terror or the Wolf Boss. Both of those, honestly, not the most challenging, but the video here looks incredible. It's got that really epic feel. The fact that he's using electricity, I heard it's because there's a difference between illusions and disillusions. I don't think we've actually covered that in the story yet, but that'll kind of be cool to cover. So it could also mean that we potentially have a new child coming in the future, not just a Hydro child, but an Electro child as well. And then we come to the new reputation system, which I think a lot of people, especially those that are grinding chests and Animunculus and Geoculus, are really going to like, because this is where you're going to get your compasses that were leaked early on. So basically, these are kind of going to work like daily missions, right? So they're going to add some new NPCs to all the different cities, or not the different cities, but Mondstadt and Liyue. In there, it looks like there are some missions you can pick. So we have like monster missions, meet the people or whatever, some explorers, and then some kind of like daily quests that you can complete. And as you complete these, you're going to get a new type of XP, which is your reputation XP. And basically, once you start building these up, there will be some rewards available. So as you complete the missions, you'll get rewards. But also, once you hit certain levels, you'll also be getting rewards. So we can kind of see here, there is a glider reward once you get to level 8. There's some name cards, which honestly I don't think anyone's really excited about. It looks like there are some new recipes here in terms of food, but there's also new craftable recipes. So these are going to be where you get your chest compass. Yes, I said chest compass. Your Animunculus, Geoculus compass. So basically, the way these are going to work is they're only going to be one-time uses. So you will have to craft these repeatedly, and it does actually look like the cost to making these is kind of steep. For one of these Animunculus compasses, you're looking at 2 crystal chunks, 5 Cecilia, and 5 dandelion seeds. So if you really need them, it's going to cost you a little bit of money. So basically, the way it looks like it works is you can activate it, and then it will I think it's going to show you like the closest Animunculus to you, and it's going to give you a radius that you can look in. So it's not going to point to it exactly, but it's going to give you kind of a general idea of where you can find them. The next thing that you can craft is a new bottle. So all those little wispies that you see around that create an air current, kind of like Venti's E, you're going to be able to capture those and use those wherever you like. So that's super nice. It's going to be helpful for people who don't have a character like Venti. If there are some hard to reach places, this will help out with that. They're also going to be adding in a portable kitchen, so now you can cook wherever you'd like. And they're also adding in a system where you can set custom waypoints. So if you have a location, you know, like the cliff where all the dandelions are, if you want to set a custom waypoint there to teleport to, you absolutely can. And in all these clips, you'll see there's actually a little button, a new button above where your burst is. They are adding a hotkey that you can add all these things to. So if you want to set up your kitchen to be a hotkey, you can do that. Or if you want to set up a certain piece of food, you can do that now and eat rather than going into your inventory. That's a super nice quality of life update. Very excited to see that. They also added in a little new mob that I guess is actually supposed to be based on the CEO of Mihoyo, but you know, that's just a little update, nothing really big there. One of the last things that they talked about was this new event, which it looks like it's going to be giving you a free Faisal. So if you don't have a Faisal yet, and she is one of the best characters in the game, this is your time to get that Faisal. And then they showed a little bit of gameplay of the event. And you know what? Overall, without knowing the rewards, it's hard to know whether this event is going to be, you know, very useful or not to most players. It kind of just looks like a, you know, a Crucible event 2.0. So we'll see how it actually plays out. Hopefully there's a little bit more to it than we're seeing here. And lastly, as we round this out, I'm just quickly going to throw up some of the promo codes that they were giving away on the stream. Unfortunately, these are Asia only or CN server only promo codes. There is one promo code for you guys on global servers, which I'll be putting down below the video, so you'll see that pop up, and that'll be, you know, rolling up through the rest of this until I cut back to Big Me, which is right now. So that was the update for 1.1 that we got directly from Mihoyo. Now, we didn't get any confirmation on what the next banner is going to be. I'm assuming it's going to either be Zhang Li or Child or Tartaglia, but I don't think it's going to be Zhao. There was nothing in this specifying that it was going to be Zhao. There was not a lot of Zhao related content, so I really don't think that Zhao is coming next. I think it's either going to be Zhang Li or child. We also didn't get any confirmation on which 4 stars would be coming with those 5-star characters. We also didn't hear any talks about the resin system. Hopefully it's not just that they're, blowing it off. Hopefully they are working on those updates behind the scenes, and it's just one of those things that they didn't want to address in this to avoid stirring up controversy around the stream. But of course, by not saying anything, you're going to stir up controversy anyway. So it was a lose-lose situation for them. Let's be honest about that. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I know I enjoyed the stream. I think that it's a really positive look at what is coming for the game. And look, again, it's only the first update. Things are only going to get better from here, right? We could go downhill, but we're only going uphill. That's the hope anyway. So guys, hopefully you did enjoy the video. If you did and you want to see some more content from me, you can head over to my Twitch page, twitch.tv/xjazz207. Or if you want to subscribe to this YouTube channel, you can support us that way. But guys, that's all I got for today. Hopefully you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.